Thank you, Doug. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I wanted to write something, and I was told I only have 2 minutes now to do. Actually, it was 4 minutes, but the video was 4 minutes. So I had a 4 minutes video or a 4 minutes speech or a 2 minutes video and 4 minutes speech. So anyway, I will leave the science. You've heard enough of it. So I did not prepare a speech. I will just try to take it, and express the way I feel right now. I came to this country after I had my PhD from the UK in 1989 as a postdoctoral student at the UFR with 3 publications and $75 in my pocket. And this country has been shown to me and proven to me that it's an open-ended in terms of an opportunity, in terms of what this country could really offer to people who want to work hard and strive for the best. This is, I think, all of us here in this room, most of us who 95% Palestinian Americans, American Palestinians, any way you like to call it, came to this country with an ambition. And I think we have succeeded in really achieving most, if not all, the things we wanted. I'm really enjoying what I do, translating science into medicine. And of course, with that comes the commercial impact on a society, locally, nationally, internationally. I wanted to thank you and thank Dr. Ziad Asali for finally, and his team, Naila and the ATFP team, to really bring the things that we have been looking for a long time as Palestinians who came to this country. Some in the way back when we were scared or afraid to say we're Palestinians in the 70s and early 80s. I was lucky enough to come in the late 90s, early 90s, when it was okay to say you're a Palestinian. And since then, I think we have come a long way. The Palestinians, wherever they go, in the US especially, and I had the privilege of also working in Europe, graduating from the UK and seeing a lot of Palestinians with big success everywhere. We could work, we could succeed as individuals. Palestinians, all of us here, each one of you is a very successful businessman, scientist, pharmacist, real estate owner of a company, an MD. I think there are 2 messages here I would like to send if I can. One is, how come we succeed as Palestinians, as individual Palestinians? We all succeed as a scientist. Again, we do think and practice the American way of doing business, and that's how we succeed. We do think and practice the American way of doing medicine, and that's why we succeed. And we became very successful and competitive people. And the story goes on in every field or sector you want. It is about time that Palestinians will start to think and act like Americans. And this is really the gist of American Task Force on Palestine. It is so important that Palestinians in this country think and act as Americans and appreciate the American system, the American way of doing things. After all, we are Americans. This country has provided us and given us the opportunity that was not given to us by any other country in the world. So for that, that's why I do really appreciate the message, the depth of the message that the American Task Force on Palestine has to send and is sending and will send for the future to come. The last message I want to send here is I want to dedicate this to my parents who are very simple farmers, the typical Palestinian farmers in the West Bank, in a small town called Tubas. And to my family, sisters, brothers, and to my wonderful wife, Helen, over there. And to all Palestinians, every Palestinian who really is fighting, continue to fight for peace in the Middle East with Israel, for peace in the whole entire area. I do believe that science alone will not survive without having peace. We need to have science in Palestine, so therefore we must have peace, long-lasting peace in Palestine. I do dedicate this to my parents, again, to my family, to the people who have fought for peace and are fighting for peace, for President Abbas and Prime Minister Salim Fayyad here today, and all the Palestinians who really want a two-state solution in Palestine, historical Palestine. Thank you all, and I do appreciate it.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.